everybody, and welcome to the channel Crossing the Spiritual Streams. My name's Tandra, and today we're going to do our weekly tarot pick-a-pile reading. And this week's theme is, what are the fruits of your labors? What the kinds of things that you've been putting energy into, what can you expect to get back out of it? What kinds of rewards are you going to get? So that's basically what the reading's about today. We do have our 3 piles to choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1 has grapes, pile 2 has bananas, and pile 3 has a strawberry, just to kind of give you a little extra something to help you decide which pile resonates with you the most. It is best to go with your gut instinct and not just which one looks the cutest or prettiest to you. So make sure you do that whatever your gut is pulling you to the most, that's the one that should resonate with you. We will also be doing our charms and our oracle spheres, so you could be thinking of your yes or no question that you can get an answer to. I would just like to let you guys know that we are going to be starting a new series of videos fairly soon, hopefully within the next week or two. It's just going to be daily messages from Spirit. They're going to be relatively quick pick-a-pile readings, which is messages from Spirit. They will be timeless, so whenever you run across a particular one that you feel like you need to watch, that should be the message for you. They will come out every day, however, so there'll be new messages every day. So that kind of thing. Hopefully that'll work out really well, and that'll be something you all can utilize and use, and we will be doing those. With that, we won't be doing the charms because they are quick readings, but we will be doing like a 3-pick oracle sphere, so you can still ask a question each day. You might get an answer from Spirit that way, and that could be useful for us all, I think. Okay, so I want to let you guys know that that's happening, and we're going to give you some time to reflect on these piles, and then when you are ready, you can go directly to your pile by following the link in the description. And then we'll see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. Guys that chose the grapes, remember this reading is on the fruits of your labors, what you can expect to get out of whatever you've been putting energy into. This could actually be your actual work life, love life, home life, projects that you're working on, creative things, anything that will come through. Anything that you've been putting energy into, we're going to look and see what kind of fruits you can expect to get out of it, what kind of things you can reap from that. We will also be looking at our charms and our oracle spheres, so you can be thinking of your yes or no type of question that you'd like to get an answer to. And so we will get right into the reading. If you missed it in the introduction, I wanted to let you guys know that we will be starting a daily tarot reading, which will be messages from Spirit. They will be timeless, but they will also come out every day, so you can just watch every day. Or if a particular one you run across resonates with you, it doesn't matter when it was posted, you can watch it, and there should be a message there from Spirit to you, and that you would get. We won't be doing charms in those readings. We're just going to be doing a 3-pick oracle sphere and like a 3 tarot card pick. So they're relatively quick messages because they are daily. But I just wanted to let you guys know that those will be coming out probably in the next couple of weeks. And then we should hopefully get them up and running and be able to do them every day after that. So that's something to look forward to. And so let's get started on your reading. Let's see what we've got going. All right, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay. Actually, I'm going to move that down here where it can be seen a little bit better. We have the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Okay. The Nine of Swords. Wow, that's interesting how you had two Nine of Swords cards. Seven of Cups. The King of Wands. The King of Cups, my word. And the Shadow Side. Wow, interesting. Okay. Well, what I'm seeing with the Shadow Side and the Nine of Swords cards, because you have two of them, is I think you guys have some fears that you're going to be, you're afraid of something. And it depends on what this is in relation to, okay? I think for the most part, you're worried about how people will perceive what you've done, how that people won't understand you. And the message I'm getting here a lot, what's really resonating with me, what's really coming through, is artistic things, dealing with artistic type of endeavors. And that I get the idea, you know how some artists are so into what they're doing and so forth, but they feel misunderstood by society. They feel like their artwork isn't, like they use their artwork to get out a lot of their fears, a lot of their frustrations, a lot of what they feel about life, but they feel like they're misunderstood, like the universe isn't seeing them for what they are. And I do feel like that is something that a lot of you are dealing with, is that you're feeling misunderstood, or like whatever it is that you're creating or that you're doing, that that maybe a lot of people aren't seeing it. But what I'm getting from it, though, this is the fruit part of it. This is what's coming through. I love these other energies, these kings and queens and all of that going on, is that I really feel like those are unfounded fears, first of all, but second of all, that if you do put the work in and you do the labor of producing whatever this is that you're working on, especially if it's something artistic, especially, so if this doesn't resonate with you, maybe this isn't the right pile. I don't always say that, but in this case, this is coming through so strong that it is something artistic, that I really feel like if you're not working on a project that's artistic or something that has an artistic component to it, that maybe this isn't the correct pile for you. So I just want to let you guys know that. But that I do feel like that whatever it is that you're working on, that you should continue working on it, and that you should keep putting it out there, because it's actually going to be well received by your friends and peers and neighbors and other people. They're going to look at it and go, wow, look what you've created here. Look what you've managed to do. This is so awesome. And in so doing, I think you're going to be able to overcome a lot of the fears that you have. I think that that's really something important. There is one other message here, by the way. So if you've stuck it out and you're still here, if it's not about the creative people, there are a few of you that the fruits of your labor is literally overcoming your fears. That is something you are literally working on trying to do. Is not be so worried and afraid and fearful and worried about a lot of different things. You're actually working towards overcoming that. That you're working on your mental health. You're working on improving that kind of relationship. And by doing that, The fruits of your labors are going to be wonderful. Your community is going to celebrate with you. You're going to start being able to manifest the things in your life that you really, really want. You're going to come out on top of things. With the King of Cup energy, with the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, all of that energy, the King of Pentacles, all the three kings there, that's incredible. That you're going to be able to do that. And then also, those of you that the creative part resonated with you, and that's what we're dealing with, is you are going to be able to create something very wonderful and possibly be able to get financial gain from it, get recognition from it. People are going to know you, know who you are, know what you did. They're going to really appreciate it. The Seven of Cups energy kind of shows that for me, is that you're going to be able to manifest really good things in your life from what you're working on. So whatever it is that you're putting your energy into, and like I said, that can be different for lots of you, because that's what the reading was about, was whatever it was you were putting your energies into. Whatever that is, you're going to reap really good benefits from it. You're going to receive good mental health benefits. You're going to feel really good. Your community is going to celebrate with you and be happy and cheerful with you. You're going to possibly reap financial rewards from it, or other things that you've really wanted in your life. If it's not material comforts, it's just emotional stability and comfort from it as well. So that's something you can look forward to, is that you're going to really reach a high state here. You're going to really feel really good about what you've done. It's going to make you feel, like I said, like you've reached the top. With all of these kings and queens here, you've definitely reached the pinnacle. You've reached the top of your game there a lot, which is awesome. I mean, that's just really, really cool. I find that really exciting. All right, let's go ahead and do your charms. And we'll do your oracle spheres as well. All right, let's take a look at your charms here. Let's see if there's any other messages here or things that you might benefit. Honestly, you're going to get so many things out of it, especially emotional stability and so forth. And you're also going to get the recognition for what you've done and that kind of thing. So more than anything else, I see that you guys are going to get satisfaction of others approving of what you've done and being on your side and celebrating with you. And the emotional satisfaction of that is what I see mostly there. So, oh my, Binks is talking in the background there. I don't know what she's doing here. All right, well, see, we have a 3 energy again. Once again, that creative energy, and the 9 even as well has that, because it's 3 threes. So I do see a lot of creative energy going on here for you guys. So you see we have beautiful. We have creating something beautiful. We also have the Leo energy, which is also creative energy in the zodiac. A lot of Leos are very creative. Also, the Leo energy is really awesome too, because they like a lot of people seeing what they've done and kind of being in the limelight and kind of being able to go, lounge back and go see what I've done, see what, I've created and so forth. So, I see this here for you guys there. Seen and noted. That's really cool. Like I said, you're going to be seen and noticed. You're going to be, what you've created is going to be seen and noticed. It's going to be looked at. It's going to be, people are going to notice what you've done and what's happened. So that's really great. I really like that. I like some of these other energies we got going on here as well. We have the perfume bottle, once again, creative energy, building something, creating something unique and special. Indifferent, we have the mermaid energy, which is also, when I think of mermaids, I think of transformation. I also think of something unique and special. And that's what I'm getting from this is, you're creating something unique and special. We have the Y and the U. So I think of you when I see that. So this is definitely all about you. It will be all about you. People will see you. People will see what you've done. We do have the hammer, so it does show it is going to take some effort and some building on your part. But, with that effort, you're going to be able to do something with that. We also have the tree here, which that's awesome too, because that's great growth and expansion. That's the reason why we have Christmas trees is because we are celebrating life and the abundance that nature gives us and that kind of thing. That's one of the reasons why we have trees that we decorate a lot of times, like at Christmas or other things like that. And so for your guys' reading, that shows me that you're going to have a lot of life to celebrate. You're going to have, great, trying to think of how to put it, but basically that you're going to have something really wonderful to celebrate around and do. We do have Saturn energy here, so I do feel like this might take some time and effort. Saturn is the planet of very slow moving planet, and it takes some time, and he expects hard work. So this is going to be hard work on your part. This is not something that you're just going to be able to just do overnight and just be done. It is going to take some effort. It is going to take some work. Hammer shows that as well. So be prepared for that. Be prepared to know that this is going to take a lot of effort, but it will be worth it in the long run. Okay? We also have the winged moon, which when I see that as you having deceased ancestors and loved ones, and the angels looking down on you and supporting you. And that is something kind of important to know, because they are being very supportive of what you're doing here. They are looking down on what you're doing, and they are there with you. They're helping you through the rough times, because there might be some of that. But they are still with you all along. They're going to be right there with you, watching you and being proud of you and seeing what you're doing. So that's just an important message for you guys to know, that that's going to happen and that that's there for you guys. All right, let's take a look at our oracle spheres. And how these work is you think of a yes or no type of question that you would like to get an answer to. And I'm going to switch this black one out for a purple one. I had great feelings for that, so we're going to do that. Okay, basically you pick a stand. We have gold, purple, bronze, and green. You pick a stand for your answer to appear on. You think of a yes or no type of question, and then we get our answers. If you found other ways to utilize these as well, go ahead and do that. That's fine as well. But let's go ahead and see what we've got here. All right, number one, gold is very likely. Number two, purple is a maybe. Number three, bronze is a very likely. And a number four, green is a not now. All right. So, number one, gold is very likely. Number two, purple is a maybe. Number three, bronze is a very likely. And a number four, green is a not now. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers for this week's reading. Remember to check out our other videos on the channel. We have lots of timeless tarot readings out there on lots of different topics. So do check those out. Also, please share a link to the channel with your friends and family. Put it on social media. We now have a unique URL for our channel, and I will be posting it in the description, and all you have to do is copy and paste it and say, hey, check out this channel. That is a really awesome way for us to grow, and it's greatly appreciated, and we just really love it when you guys do that for us. It just warms my heart that you guys take a little time and effort out for us. We really like that. Don't forget to check out, like I said, the other videos on the channel. We have lots of timeless tarot readings on lots of topics. So there might be some out there that have some really good messages for you that will resonate with you that you would like to see. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and leave us comments in the comment section. I love reading those, and I do respond to them. All right, guys, we look forward to seeing you again in future videos, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 2. Those of you that chose the bananas, we're going to move those over there. Remember, this reading is on the fruits of your labors. Whatever it is that you've been putting time and effort into, what can you expect to get back out of it? What kinds of rewards are you going to get? That kind of thing. What's going to come of that? We also have our charms and our oracle spheres we're going to look at as well, so you can be thinking of your yes or no question that you can get an answer to. If you missed it in the introduction, I just wanted to let you guys know that we are going to be putting out relatively soon, hopefully in the next week or two, daily tarot readings. They're going to be daily messages from Spirit. They're going to be relatively short. They're just going to be quick messages. They are going to be timeless, so whenever you run across one, if it resonates with you, that's you should watch it and get a message. But they're also daily as well, so you can just watch them each day. They will have oracle spheres in them, a little 3-section oracle spheres, but we won't be doing charms in those because we're trying to keep those readings relatively quick and easy to look at for you on a daily basis. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got going today. Ooh, we have the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the King of Cups. The 10 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. The Queen of Swords. And the High Priest. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to move these down a little bit. Actually, this is interesting. It's similar to pile 1 in some ways. So if you resonate with pile 1, maybe you should watch it. But it's also got its own little differences and twists. First of all, I think emotionally you are going to feel very satisfied with what you've done, okay? You're going to feel very much like you've completed a job well done, okay? If that makes any sense at all. We do have the King of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the 6 of Cups here. The 6 of Cups energy is a lot like going back into your childhood or feeling kind of free like you did as a child. And honestly, a lot of times as children, we're very happy, we're carefree. And I almost see that with the 4 of Wands celebration here as well. And it's interesting how you have the Hanged Man, because I feel like you're going to be freed of that energy. The 10 of Wands is like you've reached the 10, you've reached the pinnacle, you're going to be able to release your burdens. You're going to feel more free and carefree. You're going to feel more emotionally satisfied and happy, and you're going to go, I did a job well done. Whatever it is, it's going to make you feel, like I said, the word free keeps coming to mind. That's what keeps happening here is freedom, or back to your childhood, or back to more carefree days, where you just feel happy, okay? I feel like that is definitely something coming your way from this, whatever it is you're putting your efforts into. I do feel like this might be work related for quite a few of you. Um, and the reason why I feel that way is the high priest. Normally, you think of the high priest in religious matters or in spiritual matters and things like that, but also the high priest represents uh, older, conventional type of energies, basically traditions and conventions and the way things, in the world tend to work, that kind of thing. And so when I thought of him or saw him in the reading, I thought of work, I thought of a job. So for a lot of you guys, I do think this might be job related, in that um, whatever it is that you are working on, probably in your work, but it doesn't have to be. Like I said, this is anything that you're putting your energy into. But like I said, for a lot of you, I do feel like it's work related. So just, take that if it resonates, don't if it doesn't. But whatever it is that you're working on, you're going to feel very joyous and happy about it. You're going to feel free. You're going to feel like a burden has been lifted. You're going to feel like you can just basically charge out there. You're going to feel like you can just, you feel like shooting off rockets. You feel like, um, putting, celebratory messages out there. Yay, I did it, kind of thing. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from this. It's interesting here how the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands both have a lot of different light energies here, different colors. Orange and purples and reds and greens and those kinds of things in the wands, or in his helmet there, or in his headdress there. That's interesting to me because what I see from that is a lot of cheerfulness, a lot of brightness, a lot of happy, bright energy. So whatever this is that you're working on, you're going to feel very light, bright, happy energy from it. That is just, that is just the whole energy I'm getting here is carefreeness, happiness, whatever. It's so hard to, when something comes through so strong like that, it's hard to even put it in other words. It's so difficult sometimes to express it differently because it just keeps popping up like that. But that's the whole feeling I'm getting. And honestly, okay, I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean by this, so that maybe it'll help you understand where I'm coming from, or help it apply to your situation. Let's say that you've had a lot going on and a lot happening, and you decide to just change things. You decide to up and move to a new location, get a different job, do something different than what you've been doing, and so forth. That's something that takes effort. That's something that is work. It's definitely labors, and you need to know what's going to come of that. Okay, let's just use that as an example. Well, as an example, if you did that, and if that was your example and you were doing so, by making that move, making that change, doing that thing, working on, making this big change in your life, whatever that was, will make you feel totally happy and free and released of burdens, and make you, like I said, make you feel like celebrating, make you feel like dancing, make you feel like you're on top of the world, and like you've, made the right decision, all that kind of thing. Okay, so that's the example there. So that'll give you an idea of how to apply it to your own situation and what, because I do feel like you guys might be making some sort of decision here, and might be deciding what to do or how to do. And the decision that you make, it's going to take some energy, it's going to take some work, but that the ultimate thing from that is that you're going to feel free and happy with the decision that you've made, with what you do. So that's kind of the energy we're getting there. Let's take a look at our charms, and then we'll do our oracle spheres. Ooh, one fell. And it fell and I can't find it, so maybe it wasn't important. Oh wait, there it is. It fell, so it might not be a message here. We'll just have to see. Okay, this is interesting. We have the ship. The ship to me represents a couple of different things. It represents movement, and traveling and that kind of thing, which is very possible that you guys might be doing that. It also represents to me your ship coming in kind of thing, which in your case I think is emotional happiness more than financial, but it could benefit you financially as well. But I do feel like it's emotional happiness more than anything that we're working on here. The other things we've got going, we do have the 10 of Wands again. So once again, that releasing of burdens, that releasing of the energy that you've been carrying around and that you've been having to deal with, that heaviness is going to be released. So that's what I get from that. We do have a little bit of innovation here with the fan, but also in this case, I think of blowing things away. Like getting rid of all of the stuff that's, turning on the fan, that power is going to blow things out and away from you, and it'll clear things off. It'll like clear clutter and make things more stable. Because a lot of times if we're in a lot of cluttered situation, it clutters our mind, it clutters our emotions, it clutters our mood and all that kind of stuff. So it's that energy of releasing of stuff and clutter and getting rid of that. That's what I get with the fan there. You might be working on some spiritual stuff here, because we did have the Seven of Wands and the High Priest, and we do have a couple of other spiritual energies coming through here as well. So this might be some spiritual work going on for some of you guys. It might be your relationship with spirit. It might be dealing with another example. Give you another example. It might have to do with thinking about your religious beliefs and what works for you and what doesn't. That kind of thing. So that's just another example of something that you guys might be spending some time working on. But anyway, dealing with your relationship with spirit might be something going on here as well. We do have the Mermaid, which I think of transformation. So I do think this might be a transformational energy in your life, which, releasing these burdens and other things and becoming more carefree, it definitely resonates that there's going to be a transformation there as well. So it will transform your life as well. We did have some Wands energies, and we do have those salamanders. So this is something that you can be very passionate about. And so for some of you guys, this might have to do with your love life as well, because you do have the Cupid's arrow love heart here. So this might be dealing with your love life for some of you guys and your passions that way. We did have the Seashell Summer. So once again, it's that freedom, that release, that cheerfulness that you would get from going on a vacation or being released there. The Hummingbird, once again, it's a free floating. Hummingbirds can float and go wherever they want and that kind of thing. So once again, it's that freedom, it's that whole energy there. We did have Saturn. It did fall, so I'm not sure it's really a message for you guys. But usually Saturn would represent some hard work and possibly some time delay, or that this might take a little time. I'm not sure that that's really a message for you guys specifically, since it did fall and it doesn't seem to fit with everything else. So take it or leave it. If it does resonate with you, then go ahead and take that, because it might be a message for a few of you there. Let's go ahead and move on to our oracle spheres. How this works is you think of your yes or no type of question that you'd like to get an answer to. Then you pick a stand. We have green, bronze, purple, and gold. You pick a stand for your answer to appear on, and then we'll go and get our answers. Number 1, green, is a no. Number 2, bronze, is a not likely. Number 3, purple, is also a not likely. And a number 4, gold, is a not now. I always find it interesting when the answers have a similar energy to them. Number 1, green's no. Number 2, bronze, is not likely. Number 3, purple, is not likely. And number 4, gold, is not now. All right, so there's your Oracle Sphere answers. Guys, I really appreciate you coming and seeing the reading. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up and leave us comments in the comment section. Please put a link to the channel on your social media accounts and say, hey, check out this channel, so your friends and family can check us out. We now have a unique URL on YouTube for our channel, and I will put it down in the description, so you just copy and paste it, and there it is, and people can check us out. That helps the channel grow greatly, and we very, very much appreciate it. Don't forget to check out our other videos. We have lots of timeless tarot readings on lots of different topics. And don't forget to check out our daily tarot readings when we start posting those as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you again in future videos. And may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. Those of you that chose the strawberry, put that off to the side. Remember, the reading is on what are the fruits of your labors, whatever it is that you've been putting some time and energy into. What can you expect to get back out of it? What, might come back to you for that? What can you reap from that? We will be doing our charms as well as our oracle spheres, so you could be thinking of your yes or no type of question that you can get an answer to. If you missed it in the opening, in the introduction, we are planning on putting out some daily tarot readings starting hopefully within the next week or two, where you can tune in every day and get daily messages from Spirit. They're just going to be small tarot readings with some oracle spheres, just like a 3-set oracle sphere, so you can ask a daily question as well. They're meant to be quick ones. They are going to be timeless, so if you run across it on a different day than when it posts, there might be a message for you in that particular video, but they're also coming out every day, so you can check them out every day as well. So that's something to look forward to. Hopefully that will be something that will be useful to you, and you'd want to check those out. All right, let's get started here. Let's see what else we've got going here today. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the World card. Ooh, that's a nice one to get. The 4 of Pentacles. Okay. The Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Tower. Okay. All right. Well, the first energy I got for this reading is I do see some financial gain. I do think that your labors are going to pay off financially. I do think you will get some financial rewards from it. So that's pretty cool just from that point of view. I love this Ace of Swords card. I'm so drawn to it. Um, the Ace of Swords is so. All the aces are beginnings and starts and so forth, but the swords specifically deal a lot with our ideas, what comes to us in our mind, what is being drawn to us, the things that we're thinking about, the things that we're doing that way. That's the kind of energy that we're getting, and I do think that this will have something to do with your intellect. This will have something to do um, with, you'll come up with an idea and then you'll act on it, or um, there is some ideas that you've had and you're putting them into play now. So your mind is playing a big role in this time. It's not so much your heart. It's not so much that kind of thing. I really feel like it's, ideas, things that are coming to you that way. But I do think financial gain is something that you should get from this. Um, and what's really great about the hat um, is it's going to change your life. It's going to make a big change. It's going to make a difference. It's enough of a difference in your life that it's not just a little bit. It's not like, okay, you're going to get $5. It's not that kind of energy. It's more of something, it's more life-changing energy. It's more making you feel on top of the world type of energy. It's that kind of financial gain. So it's really it should reward you quite well. I'm not saying millions of dollars or anything like that necessarily, but it should be life-changing amounts. It's either that you're going to a new job that will pay more than what you're getting now, and so it'll change your standard of living somewhat, or how you live, or instead of eating hot dogs and macaroni and cheese, maybe you can actually have better meals, or that kind of thing. It's that kind of energy. It's getting more of that kind of thing. Okay, so that's the energy I'm seeing for you guys. It's mostly a financial gain for you guys. So that whatever you've been putting your energy into, whatever it is that you've been working on, you should pull some financial energies back out of it. It should be enough to help support you and your family. It should be enough that you feel contented with it, like you feel like you're providing. You feel like you've accomplished something, like you're doing okay, you're doing well. It's that kind of energy that I'm getting here. Okay, there's not a lot else I'm seeing other than the financial amount. This could be, it is possible that this is something that you're creating, that maybe for some of you guys, it's not just a job that you're doing. It might actually be something that you are creating, especially if it's something that would take like a patent or a engineering type of thing, or it's mechanical, or it's trying to think. It's not necessarily a creative energy like painting or writing or music or anything like that. It could be, but I don't necessarily see that for most of you. I see it mostly as more of an innovative idea. Could be technology related. It could be, that kind of thing. So you could be creating something, but I don't think it's necessarily something in the creative arts necessarily, at least not for most of you. For a few of you, that's possible, but I'm just thinking mostly it's dealing with something that's I'm thinking like Thomas Edison type stuff, where it takes a little bit of tinkering to work with, or it's mechanically related or engineering related or electricity related or something like that. That's that kind of energy. It's that kind of inventor energy is what I'm thinking of. Okay, so if that's resonating with you, that's great. That you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, for the rest of you guys, it's your regular work. It's what you're doing at your job or what you do for a job or what job you're going to go to. So it's kind of one or the other or a little bit of both maybe. It's very possible that you guys work for a company that you do that kind of engineering type of stuff. So it could be, a blend of it for you guys as well. So it just depends on, what it is that you guys are working on and creating. But that's basically the energies that I'm getting. And like I said, what you can expect to get back out of it is financial rewards and gains and earthly type of things, like making you more comfortable on earth, giving you more earthly comforts, the things that you would like to have here. So that's kind of what we're seeing there. Let's take a look at your charms, and then we'll do your oracle spheres. Let's see if there's anything else that might be a message that would resonate or make you know that this pile's for you specifically. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. We have an M. That could be an initial. That could mean something specific to some of you. Whatever. I'm going to let you guys deal with that. We do have the Queen of Swords. The kings and queens, to me, especially in this particular readings, this particular one this week, I see as reaching the top. I see as reaching, and it's interesting how it was the swords energy as well. Like we were talking about the Ace of Swords. Once again, I do think it has something to do with some things that you're thinking of that you've come up with that way. You are going to achieve some sort of balance as well. We do have the sun and the moon there. We do have hope and love. So for a few of you guys, this might be love related or might resonate with you love wise, but I honestly feel like those words, you'll be doing something that you love. You'll be doing something that you really care about or that you really like. And the one's energy, would show that as well. We do have the hummingbird, which to me just shows free flight, floating, going from one place to another. In the second reading, actually, it showed up and I saw it as freedom. So it could give you guys a little bit more financial freedom, is what I, get from that. We do have the dream here. So it is important to dream. It is important to, and because I was thinking of creative, innovative ideas. And so it is important to dream that you can come up with something new and different and innovative or whatever, because that is something that's required to be able to do this. And I do feel like that it is a dream of yours, or it is something that maybe you've been dreaming about or thinking about. So there is that. We do have the French horn here. So I think of harmony. I do think of balance. I do think you are going to get a lot more balance between your work and home life. I also saw that with the Emperor card there as well. I do see that balance there quite a bit. It's interesting how all of the readings today had something to do with intuition or spirit or, that kind of energy. And so I do feel like connecting with spirit can be very important here for all of you guys, for all of the readings. Because I think then they're helping guide you. They're helping support you throughout your endeavors. They're helping be there with you and for you while you guys are doing these things. So that's just kind of a little message that was kind of in there as well. Let's go ahead and move on to your oracle spheres. And how this works is you think of your yes or no type of question that you would like to get an answer to. And then we have 4 stands to choose from. We have gold, purple, bronze, and green. You pick your stand, and then we get our answers, and you'll have your answers. All right, so gold is a yes. Purple is a probable. Bronze is a not sure. And green is also a not sure. Usually those mean that the question might not have been very clear, or that other things have to play out first before the universe will know the answer to it, because it might change the outcome. All right, so number 1, gold is a yes. Number 2, purple is probable. Number 3, bronze is not sure. And number 4, green is not sure. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers for this week. I hope there was some messages here that resonated with you and that you could do something with and that you're excited by it. I think it's very cool what you're going to reap from what you're doing. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up and leave us comments in the comments section. Also, if you could put the link to the channel on all your social media accounts and say, hey, check out this channel. Give your friends and family a chance to check us out. We have a unique URL now for YouTube. We're going to be putting that link down in the description. You just copy and paste it, and it's right there for them to click on, and they can check us out and see if we have anything that's useful for them. That's helping the channel greatly, and we appreciate you guys doing that for us and taking the time and effort to do that. Please don't forget to check out the other videos. We have lots of timeless tarot readings on lots of different topics, so there might be some out there that would have some messages for you that would be very useful to you. Also, don't forget that we will be doing those daily readings coming up in the future, and that those might be useful to you as well. All right, guys, we look forward to seeing you again in future readings, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.